If you're under 13 years old, you must make sure you have your parents' or guardian's permission to watch this video. The content in this video is family friendly, but data may be collected by YouTube for advertising purposes. Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the Super Chunk Block Survival World. This is the world that me and my patrons play on. That is based on a mod or an add-on for the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft that I built my very self. And yeah, this is, oh, wow. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I haven't been on here for a little while because I've actually been away. I took my, took my kids away to Disneyland in Paris. So I've been away for like over a week. So I'm really interested to see what's cropped up in that time. It looks like quite a lot's happened actually. We've got some floating islands over there. I believe that's Mitzi's base. I've no idea what anyone else's stuff is, but there's all sorts of stuff going on around here. But I really want to go and check out what that is. That is right next to my house. This big floating island. I hope it doesn't fall out of the sky and crush my building. It's amazing. Wow. Look at this. Look at this base. This is ridiculous. So we're immediately greeted with a very nice house using lots of the different types of wood variants, which all go together very nicely, which is amazing. Wow, I like that parasol. Cool back garden parasol. Is this AFK fishing? Banned, you're fired, get out. No, it's fine. People do what they want. As long as it's not duping or cheating, it's fine. That's absolutely fine. We've got this, that looks like a face. Another building at the background there. I believe, oh yes, that was the ugly mob farm and it's no longer ugly. Brilliant, that's fantastic. I guess they've got themselves a elytra now then in order to be able to get up there. But I didn't think anyone had been to the end yet. Let's go and check out, see if the end portal's been lit. Maybe they've got a ladder, I don't know. There's a new one. What's that, like a school building or a barn or something? That's really cool. I like that. I guess that's where we're keeping animals now. Yeah, I like that. Very nice looking barn. What else? Oh, there's things just cropping up in the airspace around this thing's really cool. What's this? I guess maybe something to do with the mob farm? What's this? Oh, it's a slime chunk. Okay, we've got a little slime farm going on here with some sheep and some pigs chilling out in here. That's cool. Nice. Very good. But has the end portal been lit? It's not, so no one's been to the end yet. That's good news. Now, I'm hoping some people have actually found Enderman in order to get us ender pearls, but I have no idea about that. And it looks like our wood area has been moved down here with the... Oh, dear. That zombie's gone. Yeah, moved down here to with the zombies, which is, you know, a good place to keep it. Keep the trees with your zombies. It rhymes, don't it? Here we go, and let's just pickaxe my way through these guys. It looks like there's something down under there as well, and I thought this was the bottom. Maybe this wasn't the bottom layer. Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know. Anyway, getting carried away. This is what we're doing today. In the last episode, we started working on a mob farm, but we didn't get very far. We were actually more dealing with my bit fiddling traders and getting ourselves lots and lots of sandstone. So let's go and check that out. Oh, possible community storage area, tent placement and design. And look at all this. Look at all of this storage, this community storage. We've got enchanted books and all sorts. This is from the. This is why I don't like AFK chicken. I don't like AFK chicken. All right, I don't like AFK chicken. Oh, sticky keys. Sorry, I don't want that. Yeah, we shouldn't have all of this stuff. This is way too advanced for where we're at. We don't have the means to have all these enchanted books, and for me, having these and having access to this just ruins the game. It just completely breaks the progress of the game. So if it was up to me, I would just say nobody should be AFK fishing, but I know people like to have their enchanted stuff, and I know certain people keep falling out of the world and losing all their stuff. So I get it, I understand, but I shan't be using any of that stuff. I will be making my own way at my own time, because I think it just allows you to get through the game way too quickly. Now, walking over to my villagers, it has been noted that there have still been issues with villagers not linking to their workstations and whatnot, and that does cause a lot of problems. We're not actually dealing with any of these other villagers yet, and it was also pointed out to me that an anvil is not a villager workstation. For some reason, I thought that was for the weaponsmith. I don't know why, but yeah, I got that completely wrong. Or one of them anyway, maybe the toolsmith. But it's the bit fiddlers that we're interested in. It's these rainbow coloured guys, and one of these I've unlocked very, very far. Let's check this one out. There's a bit of lag opening his screen, but that's because he's got... Look, he's a level 6 bit fiddler. And by using these, we're basically exchanging these bits that we get for It's basically retextured dyes, if I'm honest. Yeah, we were exchanging loads of yellow ones for sandstone and making our mob farm. So that's good. But in looking into the issues with our villagers, it actually turns out, well, I don't know how much truth there is in it, but there was a post I saw on Twitter and I shared it with my patrons that apparently if you got a nether portal within like 4 chunks or 64 blocks of your villagers, or not of the villagers, but of the village. So the villagers will have a bounding box around them, like a big one. I think it's like 128 blocks by 128 blocks. I can't remember exactly how big it is, but there'll be an invisible line somewhere here that determines how big that village is. And if the nether portal is within that or within 64 blocks of that, I'm still not 100% sure, but then it can cause problems linking because apparently they can see through the nether portal and out the other side and start linking to stuff elsewhere as well. So really, we should be moving this nether portal away, but I like the fact that I've got one to my house. So what I really think I might have to do is move my villagers further away, like recreate the village a long, long way away. Now, if we look over and beyond the back, you can see we've got our little road that goes all the way out to our new mob farm. That goes a very long way out, so we could reposition our villagers somewhere along there, but that's not a job for today. The job for today is to get as much yellow dye as possible, get loads of sandstone, and get this mob farm actually sort of to a point where we're starting getting some mobs from it, I guess. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go a bit crazy, getting some yellow flowers and getting some sandstone. I'm not going to bore you with all of the progress, and I'll be back with you guys when I've made some progress, I guess. It has just occurred to me, if you're not already sure why that we're making a mob farm and why that I'm over here destroying these not dandelions, are they? Sunflowers with this fortune pickaxe, I should really explain what's going on. So in this little mod pack, or this add-on to the Bedrock Edition Minecraft, what we do is we get bits from dyes, and you also get bits from mobs. You get bits when you kill a passive mob or a hostile mob, and those bits can be traded with the bit fiddlers that we saw earlier for different types of blocks. And that's basically how we're getting the blocks, because this is the void world. We started with a single chunk, and we're building out from that. Well, there's lots of ways to do it. We can get cobblestone from a cobblestone generator and trade them with Wilfred. We can get bits and we can trade them with a bit fiddler. And at the moment, the only way to get bits particularly quickly is to use these 2 tall flowers and to use a fortune pickaxe like the one I've got, and that basically duplicates the flowers. So it is still a semi-automatic or it's actually relatively tedious but quite quick process to get a lot of blocks. Now, the reason I want a mob farm is that I want to automate this process, but the only way I can automate getting dyes is with bone meal. Now, the mob farm will serve 2 purposes, because not only will it provide bits passively just from the mobs that die in it, but it will also provide me with bone meal from the skeletons from there, which I can then run into a flower farm, which will allow me to get these things automatically. So I still have to trade with the bit fiddler to get the blocks, but I'm automating as much of it as possible, making the game a lot more automatic. And there we go. After not too much hard graft, we now have 3 double chests of yellow bits, which is great. Got a little bit more in my inventory there, and I've kept 64 sunflowers in my ender chest because I have a habit of turning them all into yellow dyes and then not having any sunflowers, which is a bit of a problem. So now what I got to do, in fact, I'm going to put my fancy pickaxe away. I'm going to put my other pickaxe away as well, and just grab as many of these as possible, go and trade them in with the bit fiddler, and then go back to working on the mob farm. Well, I am getting an absolute ton of XP from this, and so is the bit fiddler, who's about to go up to level 7. There we go. He's now a max level bit fiddler, which has now opened up the concrete powder trades as well. So if I can get any of these dyes or these yellow bits, I can now start getting concrete powder. It is powder, so it will need wetting, but that's like, gravity blocks for flowers. So absolutely amazing, really chuffed with that, and I'm getting absolutely tons of this stuff, and I'm getting a ridiculous amount of XP from this. I'll show you in a second when I've changed all these bits. And there we go, look, I'm now at 80 levels. 80 levels is ridiculous, and I have a lot of oh dear. Do I need a pickaxe for that? Probably. Okay, come back for that in a second. And that's all of the sandstone now done. We've traded in 3 double chests worth of yellow bits, and we've got 3/4 of a double chest of sandstone back. So for each double chest of bits, you get basically 1/4 of a double chest, or like a single chest worth of blocks, which doesn't seem like a very good deal, but it's all part of the grind. Now we need to take a load of this over to our mob farm area and get building over there, I guess. Come on, please don't stay on building terrain. Oh, man. If I end up in the void because of this, I'm going to be so angry. Oh, thank goodness for that. Why am I back up here, though? There's like full blocks around this entire thing. That's absolutely ridiculous. Well, there we go. Absolutely tons of sandstone over here now, and we need another chest. We desperately need another chest. I don't know if I got... Oh, I have got wood. That's all right then. Okay, well, there we go. That's the entire platform now expanded for another 3 chunks. Now, I don't have any more torches, so I can't light this bit up, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be in the area anyway. Not many things should spawn there. Now, the way this mob farm is going to work is it's actually going to require the player, i.e. me, to kill the mobs. So we're going to have a grid thing up in the sky about, well, probably it needs to be at least 24 blocks away from the player with a water system. So they're going to fall into water. They're going to get brought to the middle and fall down a chute, and I'm just going to stand there and chop them. The reason I want it to be like that is because on this mod pack or this add-on thingy-mabob, you also get blocks dropping from hostile mobs when you kill them, when the player kills them. If they're just killed automatically by fall damage or anything like that, then you won't get the blocks, you'll just get the bits. But I want the blocks from this as well. So we want it to make it player kill, which means we need a storage system down here at the bottom with enough space to take up, take quite a lot of stuff. And then we need a chute system, a water system, and then the actual thing above it. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So I guess the first thing we're going to need to do is grab a few chests. So let's get 8 chests to start with. That should be plenty. And let's work everything from this middle point here. Now, we're going to have a 2x2, which technically means we'll probably, 2x2 with the spiders. We might be better off with the 3x3 working around that middle there. So let's say we had chests maybe 4 rows high. Oh, I need blocks to stand on. Oh, man. And I don't have a design in mind for this, by the way. I'm completely winging it. But I'm pretty sure I know enough about the game now to come up with something half decent, at least. So let's say we had 4 rows of chests there. And then the top bit above that, there'll be a hopper going into that one there, a hopper there. In fact, that whole bottom thing would need to be hoppers, wouldn't it? I'm going to need more blocks. So let's say they were the hoppers that our mobs are landing on that we're going to be killing. So we would have walls going up either side of those. Some way of getting to the front to actually kill them, and they would go up to a platform, and then above that it would have the water thing. So this doesn't actually need to be too high. It needs to stop things jumping back out. So if we made this 3 high, like that, I'm going to change these blocks out, don't worry, because it's going to look, not very good like that. So let's say our mobs are in here, they can't jump back out. So that level there, above that, is going to be where we're going to have our water. So we're going to need to build another giant platform out at this level now as well. Oh man, so many platforms. Right, I better get cracking with that. Well, I've just come back to my base to get some water, a couple of buckets of water, to discover that my base is not actually here, which is a little bit worrying, a little bit of a problem. So we're going to have to just guess where water is, I guess. I mean, we can see torches and stuff. There's a door here somewhere, I'm sure there is, to get out the back of my house. Why am I stuck here? Is that a chunk border? Is that why I can't walk any further forward? That's so weird. I think maybe I need to relog, but I'm worried it's the server's forgotten those chunks. So let's just try relog in. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, it was just my local connection. That was weird. Okay, so as you can see, I've started working on the platform. I've changed this about a bit. I've decided instead of going for a 3-wide middle, we're going to go for a 2-wide middle because that makes sense with the chunk layout. Although it means we haven't got a perfect center, which is absolutely fine. It also means the chests line up a lot better. So we've got this staircase up here, so the mobs are going to fall down into there. I haven't done anything like collection system or hoppers or anything like that yet, but we'll be stood around here somewhere killing them. And then we've got this ladder which takes us up to our next platform. Now, the reason I wanted the buckets of water is I want to make sure that I've got these the right length. So if I pour a bucket of water... Oh, no, I've poured it through the slab. There, it should stop at that point there, which it does. That's very good. Now, if I go up to the back of this one up here, I want to make sure that this isn't too long. Now, technically, let's just do a line of blocks across there like that, and a line across there like that. What I want to happen is I want the water to flow down onto that level and then go across there, but I don't know if I've gone too far back with that. I've gone too far back, so we actually need this wall 1 block further forward, like this. And then when we put the water on, the water will flow from that level down into that level, and it will go to the middle layer, which is absolutely perfect. And we'll probably have to have a few different layers going up just so that we get the full size of this thing, because you can see we're only just into that second chunk there. So there's a lot of building to do, a lot of work to do still. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll be back with you guys when I made some more progress. Well, this is a minor problem. Oh dear. Yeah, the mob farm is working. I really need to light this thing up, because every time it gets nighttime, I get a lot of mobs. Now, that's not technically the mob platform. Oh no, now the Enderman's looking at me. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Quick. Oh dear. Oopsie. Oh, I gotta respawn right next to the middle as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, this is a disaster. Absolutely disaster. At least the Enderman's not bothered by me now, but I need to get rid of that baby little zombie. I need to get rid of that guy. I need to put... Oh, no. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away. Shoot. Clear off. You little... With your helmet on and all that armor. Need to put these things in the box before I get deaded. Quick. Go away, you little pest. Clear off. There we go. And you, spider, who do you think you are, standing on those chests there, dancing around? About half my stuff's gone through that portal now. Like, oh, and now a zombie, look, with his helmet on, so he doesn't burn in the sunlight. It's cheating, that is. Cheating, having a helmet on. Who do you think you are? Hey? Get out of it. And the other question is, what happened to that creeper? Because I don't want to go back up there and then make that whole thing go boom, because as you can see, I've done a lot of work. I've done an awful lot of work. Oh, the Enderman's gone into the nether. Oh, hang on, before we go in the nether, let's just empty my pockets completely so we don't lose everything. And let's just go and rescue any blocks that have managed to go through the portal. Oh, man. What a nightmare. And let's maybe go home and see if we can get some fuel for some torches. I mean, the good news is, shows that mobs are spawning in the area. That's, you know, positive. Bad news is, very difficult to work on when the area is completely full of mobs. And if you're wondering what the red lines are, if you've not watched my videos before, or if you've not seen anywhere I've had this texture pack on, I'm using something called the Chunk Bounce texture pack, which you can find online from MCPE DL. One bit of coal. I need something to make some lights with, mate. Not many. Maybe I can go on the old pincheroo from the community storage. But Foxy, you said you're not going to take anything from community storage because it's from AFK fishing. Well, I don't think the torches will be from AFK fishing. And there's Lofty, look, chopping away at the old cobblestone. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's a torch. I'll take it. Loads of wither skeleton skulls, look, and loads of ender pearls. I'm pretty sure I did have a load of torches. I'm sure I made some. I don't know what's that. Maybe I used them all. Torches. Oh, look, charcoal. Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Oh, and is there any wood down here as well? I'll take some wood so that I can actually make the torches. There's got to be wood in one of these. This looks like it could be wood. There we go, look. Yeah, take that. Brilliant. Very nice. Thank you very much, storage people. Whoever did do storaging, thank you. Appreciate it, mate. Foxy's stealing and griefing. Shut up, no. Oh, there we go. Typical. Great. There we go. We're back. Good. Very nice. Before we go do anything, make ourselves a little iron sword so we can do chopping of those creepers that's at the top. Let's go put some torches around. I'm running out of food now. It's so annoying not being able to run. Whose bad idea was this? What I don't understand is it's daytime, yet skeletons are spawning down. Look how dark that bit is in the daytime. They're slabs. They're not solid blocks. They're slabs. They should let light through. I don't understand. Very strange. I love this game. I love how randomly things can just spawn. I've just watched that creeper and that spider spawn. That creeper is a block away from a torch. It's not near a chunk border, so there's no chunk lighting glitches or anything like that. That creature just like, no, I'm going to spawn in the daytime, next to a torch. Literally there in the day. Same thing with the spider. Daytime, bright daytime, and it spawned like here. How? How can that be a thing? I know I fiddle with things because of this mod pack, but I haven't made it those things can spawn during the day. What's the point in putting torches down? What's the point in having daytime? There we go, look. Oh, there we go again. No, clear off. Again, where did the zombie come from? Where's the zombie come? Everything's lit. Everything's lit up. I know there's like slightly darker spaces, but everything's lit. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, our collection system, apart from some hoppers and bits and bobs like that, is 100% done. We have this area up here, which I'm about to fill up with water, which is going to be collecting our mobs. Hopefully I've measured it all right. And it is just about the same size as our platform underneath. It's almost exactly to the chunk. You can see the red line around it, which is great. Now, it does mean that our little area above this that the mobs are going to be falling off isn't going to be quite 3 chunks by 3 chunks, but this is a big area for mobs to fall in. Oh, forget about that. Oh no, I washed away all my torches down there. Forgot about slabs. So yeah, now all I got to do now is get the water to go down. Now, this horrible chunk block texture pack, the only problem with it is the water is horrible. So what I really need to do is go and turn the water off. And I also, I'm doing this wrong. I'm definitely doing this wrong. This is not right at all. I need to make sure, that oh dear. Oh, blocks, quick. Go quickly repair this patch where all my torches will have gone. Oh, I've got squid in there already. I guess we'll have a squid and a fish farm as well then. Fair enough, why not? And some fish, yeah. Fish and squid farm as well. Brilliant. Multi-purpose, you see? Perfect. Oh, fish drop yellow bits as well. That's quite useful. We'll have loads of yellow bits then. Right, if we put that block there and that on there, that's, I believe, how we're supposed to make it spread, I think. Because if I just go round and, do every single block with water, it's all going to link together and we're just going to have a very big swimming pool, which isn't going to push anything to the middle, which is not ideal. And there we go. We now have many, many water streams bringing all of our lovely things to the middle. And we're getting dolphins, we're getting squids, we're getting fish, we're getting spiders for some reason. Don't know how spiders are spawning in here, but they are. The dolphins obviously will not be bothered by the current and they'll just swim about up there, which is absolutely fine. We don't really bother about them. This is going to be a mob farm. It's not designed for these guys, but they will obviously spawn in here. So we're going to get, I've got 53 ink sacs already just while I've been putting this water in. So yeah, it's going to be relatively useful for things like that, but that's really not what the plan is. But that's kind of cool. So what I need to do now is grab myself a couple of hoppers and link up these chests, and we'll start actually automatically getting those things in there. We do those like that, and then if I go to the top and I have got 4 left. That's just the right amount. Oop, and I'm too high up. So if I put one into there like that, and then the other one's just all facing into that, they will all filter down. So as those squids die, their stuff is just going to go into that bottom chest, as you can see there. Brilliant. We now have a working squid farm. Hurrah! Yeah, not really. Why are these falling out here? How are they falling out? How are the fish getting out? Oh, well, they're bouncing down the steps, aren't they? Okay, so I guess another thing I need to do then is actually block this thing off to stop the fish and stuff from falling out, so that their stuff will actually end up in those hoppers. For now, while we're working on it, and we're getting bones as well from the fish as well. This is perfect. This is actually pretty much at the moment all we need is a fish and bone farm. So I've got to go and disappear and do a couple of bits. I might just AFK here for half an hour or so and see how we get on, and then see what we get from half an hour's worth of doing nothing here. I need to get rid of that ladder though, so that they don't be swimming back up that ladder. It appears we have also created a drowned farm as well. Now, I didn't think drowned would spawn in this world because there's technically no river or ocean biome. So, yeah, I didn't think they would, but it looks like they have done. They're spawning in that flowing water and, ending up down here. We're also getting a lot of stuff still falling through here. Now, I've organised this chest a little bit so we can see what's going on, and I've put Chuck AFK over there. And the reason I want him over there is that he needs to be a certain distance away from this thing in order for squid to spawn. If he's actually directly underneath here, then squid won't spawn because he'll be too close. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to log off. Then I'm going to go and gather a load more flowers when I get back, and we'll come back to Chuck later on and see what we're getting. Well, it's been a couple of hours since I last recorded, and I was going to gather a load of flowers while I was busy, but I decided to actually record some truly Bedrock stuff because I'm going to be live streaming on here in about 20 minutes as I'm recording this. I have left Chuck AFK over at the mob farm area, which is actually currently like an accidental squid and fish farm. So I'm going to go over there now and see how we're getting on. And I have just realised I've walked all the way over to this earth portal here. I've got one right outside my house. But not to worry. Oh, and look, I've turned into Chuck on the way through. Brilliant. And you have a pigman friend, Chuck. Excellent. Oh, you got 2 pigman friends. Oh, and a bunch of drowned up there as well. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Wow. that. We got... Gee whiz. We got a very good squid farm here. The completely accidental but very good squid farm. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that at all. That's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. We got over a single chest worth of squid. Look at all those ink sacs. That's all black ink, which means, you know, even more flowers and stuff technically. And I can hear dolphins dying, which is not the nicest sound in the world. But, you know, Minecraft dolphins are an absolute pain in the butt anyway. So I'm not going to moan too much about that. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at all of those ink sacs. Well, the live streaming is over and I think it went very, very well. And as a result, I got a lot of building done on this. As you can see up there, we have 3 layers of the mob farm filled in. Now, overall, I think we'll probably end up with something like 10 layers on this, but we started with 3 because we've pretty much run out of blocks. And I've also run out of buttons. We've only got 1.5, well, slightly more than 1.5 layers worth of buttons on the thing. If you don't know how these mob farms work, basically mobs in the game are really, really stupid. And they will see a button as a space they can walk onto. So let's say this is a full block with a button on the side. They'll think they can walk from this one to this one. They'll walk and obviously they'll just fall off the edge. They'll fall down here and they'll end up in this little catchment area here. As you can see, we've got some mobs in there. Now, there are some weird things going on. We're getting fish and stuff spitting out where they shouldn't be from this thing. And we did have a couple of creepers explode as well. But other than that, yeah, it was actually doing really well. We've got a ridiculous amount of ink from this. Chuck's just gone offline because we've had a server restart, which is absolutely fine. But look, we're getting loads and loads and loads of stuff through this. We're getting tridents, we're getting blocks from the stuff, we're getting armor, we're getting bits. We're getting all sorts through this, which is absolutely great. What we could really do with now is some sort of mending sword so that we can actually chop them and have our sword mended. Now, I've only got 1 diamond. I need another diamond and a mending book, but I'm pretty sure if I go to that community storage area that I was moaning about earlier, you know, the AFK fishing stuff, I'm pretty sure I can find a mending book there, or at least I hope I can, because it'd be great to get a mending sword so that we can, yeah, just not AFK there because we'll run out of food, but just chop away through all the mobs there during the night time and get as many blocks as possible. And obviously looting is going to be really useful for us as well. We've got a Fortune 3 book there, but that's not very good. We want loyalty, don't we? I mean, Smite might not be a bad thing because we do get drowns in there. Aha! A loyalty 3 book. I did find one. I'm not finding any mending though. I'm guessing people are keeping mending to themselves. Yeah, it doesn't look like people are sharing mending with the community. I'll have a quick flick through this book, but I don't think there is any. No, there isn't. Now, it's not impossible that we could get mending using our villagers. We could just set up a mending villager over there. I'm going to steal one of those diamonds so we can make a diamond sword. I'm sure no one will mind that. But yeah, it's not impossible that we could do that. Oh, they might actually... Oh, there's already a looting 3 diamond sword in there, look. I mean, you could technically pinch that. Oh, I feel a bit back pinching that, though. Now, we'll make it from the book. Yeah, if we're to get ourselves a little lectern, we could make a librarian villager and we could make him do the mending trade. So that might not be a bad idea, although I don't know if I've got any emeralds. Oh, and it looks like my house has disappeared again. We have invisible house again. Thank you, game. And there we go. Relog and it comes back. That's so weird. Oh, I got 32 emeralds. And we need a bookshelf. Oh, we're going to need a lot more sugarcane then and a lot more leather. So that on there and that on there gives us nothing, apparently. What? Fire aspect? What? That book had looting on it. What? Did I pick up the wrong book? I'm going back. I've just been ripped off. It has just occurred to me that I am an idiot. It is not loyalty I want. Loyalty is for tridents. What am I thinking? I think I'm tired. What is it I want then? I want... What do I... Looting. Looting I want. What an idiot. There we go. Looting 3's on that one. What an absolute idiot. So let's put that book on there. There we go. Now it's got looting 3 and fire aspect. That's absolutely fine. Jeez, loyalty. What a moron. Well, I was going to say while I'm in the area, I might as well take care of a couple of these cows, but there's only a couple of these cows left, so I guess I can't do that. I'll have to go and take care of the cows at my place. Whoa. Did that have a bottom on like that earlier, or is that new? I think that's new, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Nice basement, mate. My next door neighbour flexing on me with his basement. Jeez. Jump. Come on, give me more than 2. Jump. What do we get? Yeah, 5 bits of leather. That's not bad. 5 books. That should be enough to make us a bookcase and do the things we need to do. Right then, we have a lectern. Let's go and make our villagers, one of them at least, a librarian. And then let's hopefully be able to get a mending one. That would be really useful. In fact, I'm going to need an axe so that I can keep picking up this lectern and popping it back down again. Let's go grab an axe. Now, the issue we are going to face here is the fact that villagers in this game are completely broken. There is a chance that none of them will want to connect to the lectern because the village may well be corrupted. We'll find out in a minute. Let's pop a lectern down and see. Is there any unemployed people here? There is. There's one there. Look, let's see if this person becomes a librarian. You never know. Anyone going to connect to it? Somebody did. Somebody did. This person. Okay. What do you sell? Not mending. Right, so I need to be able to comfortably put that down and pick it up again without chopping that person. Multi-shot. Efficiency 3. Bookshelves. Bookshelves again. Bookshelves again. Fortune 2. Fire protection 2. Bookshelves. Bookshelves. Looting 3. Not bad. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Oh dear. I accidentally clicked there when I was clicking on the villager. I clicked him twice and now I've just bought a book I don't want. I now have a knockback librarian, which is absolutely not what I wanted. Which means that I'm going to need another lectern in order to get another librarian because this guy's not going to change his trades now. That is really annoying. Now the thing is, I can definitely get a mending villager because I can get another lectern. But I can't. There's no way now that I can actually buy the mending book because I don't have enough emeralds and I don't have any books left. I've got no leather and I've got no sugarcane left. All thanks to that idiotic, lumming, stupid villager. Now let's hope the other one that's unemployed will actually change to be a librarian. Come on. Change. Well, I spent just over a full Minecraft day rolling this guy's trades. I'm no closer to getting mending, and to be honest with you, I've had a little bit of enough of chasing him around, checking his trades. So I'm going to give up on that for now, and I'm going to send a message out to my peeps and see if anyone else has got one, because I'm pretty sure other players have got villagers, and I'm pretty sure someone else has already got mending villager. So it seems a little bit pointless me wasting my time trying to get one of my own. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over to the mob farm. I'm going to try killing a few of the mobs with my tasty loosened sword, see what drops we get, and then that'll probably just about do us for the day. Are we going to make it through? It looks like no. No, we're not going to make it through today. Oh, fortunately, we've landed on the top of that thing again. That's good because I have my good tools with me. And look, we have mobs in here. We have mobs in here, even though I wasn't here loading it. That's a little bit concerning. But there we go. Chopping them with the losing sword. We can see we're getting blocks getting dropped from some of those and bits as well. And I'm getting the XP back too. So if we've got mending on this thing's going to be absolutely great. And yeah, this should be really good. Should be a very, very nice farm once it's finished. I mean, it's not nighttime, so we're not getting much through now. But at nighttime, this thing will be very fast. And if we put a trident killer in there, it would be great. So what have we got? We've got absolutely tons of ink. We've got more ink. More ink than we can shake a stick at, as they say. Absolutely tons. And we are getting the blocks through this slowly as well. We're getting some stone stuff. And we're getting some dirt and gravel and andesite and stuff like that as well. And sea lanterns as well from, I think, Drowned dropped sea lanterns. I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, that is enough from me today. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, do please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!